Greetings and welcome back to Corpse Party. In the last episode we burned alive. And we are here to not make that mistake again. I have sinned this weekend and I am ready to die horribly again for my transgressions. But it will be not that way from this wrong end. Here we are again. Now what you wanna do is not look at the anatomical model. Instead you just go here and take the Naho's notes. If you do it this way, the anatomical model will not move. But as I said, if you trigger it and the exit gets locked, the key is over here. You need to get it and get the door open without getting touched by either this guy or Yoshikazu. But if you do it this way, you don't need to do that. And the door is locked. It gets locked behind you. Now we have 4 out of 5. The final one is back there, but since we are hunting wrong ends, we are not going to get the final one yet. Let us go to the 3rd floor. Today's Spirit Breaker cross-middle was divided into 2 souls, one painted red and one painted green. Closet trespassers will be expelled. Again. There is absolutely nothing here if you don't get the notes. Well, I guess I can check these. There are a wide variety of books on the shelf, everything from technical manuals to science theses and scrapbooks full of newspaper clippings. And I think, all things considered, these books are in remarkably good condition. Yep, anything up here? The wisdom of heart care counselors and the genealogy of scholarly studies. And nothing to say about these. Right. It's completely empty inside. So is this and this too. Now we are gonna link up yet another time.
マジかよ。森重もあの様子だと助かっていないと思う。どうしてよ。
But why?
みんな簡単に死んじゃわないでよ。委員長。
後の希望はユイ先生か。
あとはとか言わないで。
悪い。
死んでいったみんなもきっと俺たちにまでここで死んでほしくないに決まってる。つなぐんだ。みんなの脱出したいって意志を、命のバトンを。逆打ちの方法は分かったんだし、こんな状況だけど希望は見えてきた。もう少しだ。ユイ先生を見つけてここから出るぞ。
No.
Yes, we are going to escape this place together.
そうだ、中島さん。これ。
And as you can see this time, because we have Yoshiki with us, Ayumi is not a bitch.
私の学生証。ごめんね。逆打ちの方法を知ったのなら不安だったでしょ。切れ端もうなくさないでね。
Yeah.
ありがとう。すごく嬉しい。
篠崎、助かったよ。よく見つけてくれていたな。
どういたしまして。
Yet she's still like, oh yeah, I got thanks from Mochida-kun.
頑張ろう。もう少しだよ。
And the music changes. First we need to open the way for Ayumi and Yoshiki. is over here. This time the holes are blocked. Get this lever. And now we can proceed. I've never watched if there's something here after this. Oh! Actually, a lot of people don't even realize that this scene happens when you enter the reference room after you've talked with the other party. But this is a rather good scene, and it's a shame that a lot of people miss it.
なんだ。
スクラップブック。あの児童殺害事件の新聞記事と写真が閉じてあるわ。
Someone circled a photograph of one of the victims in red pen and wrote in the name Sachiko Shinosaki below it.
幸子がどうだって言うんだ。
見て、もっと古い新聞記事。1953年11月19日。60年近く前の新聞記事だ。
Tenjin Times. Heavenly Host Elementary loses beloved nurse. Eastern medicine, unlike its more popular Western counterpart, often seeks to treat the mind and soul rather than the body. One of its most renowned local practitioners, Yoshi Shinosaki, 27, was found dead after taking a spill down a flight of stairs and breaking her neck. That sounds familiar. If you remember, in the beginning, Ayumi was telling that horror story where a teacher fell down a flight of stairs and died. This is where the story comes from. Recently serving as school nurse at Heavenly Host Elementary, it's there that the body was found. Through song and stories, she had transformed the school infirmary into a fun, invigorating place to be. No doubt she will be greatly missed. Many students were looking forward to an upcoming field trip with Mrs. Shinosaki, and have expressed deep regret at the cancellation of these plans. Though a great number of children are too young to fully understand what happened, there is a pervading sense of melancholy throughout the school this day.
気の毒だな。
奈穂さんの手記にあった篠崎家の廃屋って、もう見て、同じ紙面にもう一つ関連記事が載ってる。亡くなった保健医吉江の一人娘がその日から失踪しているって写真が。
Sachiko Shinosaki reported missing. And now we are getting into the real plot of the story.
なんだ。
見てこれ、幸子。児童殺害事件のスクラップ記事と。
Yeah. Sachiko isn't exactly 7 years old. At the time of the murders,
全く同じ。
wasn't.
なんでこいつここにもいるんだよ。
どう見ても同一人物だよね。このスクラップブック残した人もきっとそれに気づいたんだわ。
本当に薄気味悪いな。
Yeah, this is getting really weird. Now I believe there's another scene, because we collected that scrapbook when we entered this place. Yep.
やばい。
何？
隠れろ、早く。
And now we find out why...
幸子だよな。
Exactly why Sachiko existed in these two periods. Exactly the same. As exactly the same person.
とにかく上に逃げるか。
体が動かない。
Something seems different about her, though.
待て、待ちなさい。
いけません。離してください。
またか。篠崎君。
She did not only trip and fall, she was pushed down those stairs.
すみません、篠崎君。押すつもりは。
By none other than the school principal.
立ってください。
お母さん。
And of course Sachiko was there right at that moment.
いやー、幸子君。見たんだね。
Come on, move, damn it. They run around the entire school. But there's no way a 7-year-old little girl is gonna outrun a fully grown man. Unfortunately. And thus, she's doomed to this fate that has claimed so many. If you are, by the way, wondering why that girl's room is so bad, the one where Seiko dies, that's where Sachiko is hiding.
おいで。見てしまったんだね。見たんだね。
篠崎、逃げるぞ、来い。
岸沼
篠崎、待て。
And that's how it happened. Sachiko was dead 20 years before the murders. She was a ghost even before the other children.
追いかけて来ないぞ。
And that's why the Kipigi could not find any records of her family or where she had gone after the incident. It all clicks into place.
吉谷の事故と幸子の失踪、早速見えてきたな。
あいつあの子の亡骸どうするつもりなのかしら。
隠すんじゃないか。古い新聞記事では母親の方は事故として出ていたけど、娘の方は失踪となっていたからな。
許せないわ。ねえ、幸子の遺体を隠すとしたらどこだと思う？
What is a place we haven't been yet in, and what is sealed and prohibited from entering by the principal himself?
見当もつかねえよ。
持田君が言ってたよね。響先生の書いた記事。開校当初より閉鎖されていた天神小学校の地下室に関する何か大きな呪いの存在って一文のこと。
言ってたな。調べてみるか。
Yep, Sachiko's body is in the basement. And so is Yoshikazu's for that. Since we hear that he came back to the school after he was confined in a mental hospital and escaped there and hanged himself. Bodies are still there. The corpse is extremely small. It seems to be a young child. Hakura 3rd Junior High School Class 1-4. Takuchi Mizuno, age 13, and cause of death, died in sleep alongside beloved. Strange but true, stories of the occult, chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building, part 4 by Go Kipiki.
一人になってはいけない。一人になってはいけない。
I don't remember if I read this, but I'm just gonna do it again.
ここに来たのは我々が一番ではなかったらしい。すでに皆一様に死ぬかこの校舎に食われていた。食われるという表現を使うのには理由がある。この学校を包んでいる巨大な呪い、それに深く心が蝕まれてしまう。すなわち心の隙を作ることは自殺行為に等しい。深い絶望や孤独感に心をつかまれると、あっという間に呪いに心を侵食されてしまうのだ。結果、肉体は壊死を始め、魂は消し炭のように真っ黒になり、我々はこれを国家と呼ぶが。
Darkening. The real danger of staying in this place.
この校舎に吸収され、その一部とされてしまう。例外として肉体は蝕まれずに激しい思念のみが残留し焼き付いたりすることもあるようだが。
And that's why the following games have a darkening meter, which when at 100%, the game is over.
ほとんどの場合、魂はその場に固定され、成仏もできずに永遠にそこに留まり続けることになる。
This one of course doesn't have a darkening meter, but this has a lot of wrong ends where one of the characters darkens, like the wrong end where Ayumi kills Naomi, where she darkened because Yoshiki was not there to keep her in check. And actually Yoshiki darkened as well in that ending because she felt guilt because he felt guilt because he didn't come back to the school with Ayumi. And finally Satoshi darkened because he felt guilt for Yuka's death, and thus they lost the will to live.
こうしてこの学校は犠牲者を食らい、 どんどん膨張を続けているようだ。
And there will be one more darkening scene. And you will see what happens.
ゾッとする。この霊場との接触方法、幸子のまじないを現世で世間に公開していたら、この被害がさらに拡大するところだった。この第4回も次回の第5回も読者は私と同じく監禁された犠牲者ということになってしまった。しかしせめて生き残るための参考になればと思う。読者のあなたに希望を残せたらと願ってやまないのだ。第5回も楽しみにしていてほしい。助手の田口君はどこかへ消えてしまった。一人になった私はもう帰ることができなくなった。
That will not be the last we heard of Takuchi, though.
だが私は書き続ける。使命だからだ。何が起こっても命ある限り、手が動く限り書き続ける。
I was gonna say something, but I didn't find the words, so I'm not just gonna say. Go back to the Satoshi and Yuka Naomi, but we're not gonna do it. It's the party of a senior high school student. Amasaki West Senior Private School Class 2-2. And he was named Makoto Nakareyama, age 17, and cause of death, strangely enough, he died of loneliness. I do not know how that happened, but apparently loneliness wields a blunt instrument.
待って。
どうした？
いる。
いや、本当になんかいるのか？
いるよ。気をつけて。
Question marks. We are back here. But this scene will be a bit different.
なんだろう。この部屋、呪術っぽい。
眺めててもわかんねえよ。それより外の焼却炉の方になんかいるんだろ。進もうぜ先に。
Yep, Yoshiki does not see that symbol on the ground. Now this is rather funny. Alright, let's go, you go on ahead. No matter which you choose, she's gonna say this one. And she realizes that when you choose this one.
わかった。先に出てて。
のう、早く来いよ。
何今の声。私、喋ってないのに。
篠崎、おい、篠崎。
何？嘘！やだ！岸沼くん！岸沼くん！閉じ込められたの？開けて！
And now we get some explanation as to how things happened in the ending where Ayumi went insane.
岸沼くん！
Where we heard Miss Yui and something happened to her. And we will see now what happens.
お願い！篠崎さん？よかった。無事ね。生きてるね。先生の声がする。これも嘘の声だったら泣くから。何を言ってるの。さあ、おいで。もう怖くないよ。 思いさせたね。あれ、先生ひどい怪我。シロザ、骨折した腕が。
Yeah, by the way, Shishiro has been walking around with her broken arm all this time.
篠崎さん、
Somehow.
さ、だってここを出るわよ。
That's problematic.
早く私に捕まって私の体を登りなさい。先生だけど早く。片腕では二人の体重を支えきれないわ。急いで篠崎さん、あなたまで落ちちゃうわよ。ダメ、指が離れる。
That takes a lot of balls.
先生早く上へ。
白崎！あ、ゆい先生。
先生、捕まって。大丈夫、すぐ上がるから。そこもいつ崩れるかわからないわ。外に出ていなさい。だけど早く。岸沼君、篠崎さんを。
Even though they could very easily take her hand and pull her up.
先生！白崎、来い！
篠崎さん、
It would have made sense if Miss Yui like fell a bit down so they couldn't reach her. But he's right there! Pull him up!
篠崎さん、強くなりなさい。
Yeah, be strong and take her hand and pull her up. You're right there.
あなたは誰にも負けない才能を持ってる。ここを出たら叶えるのよ。
No, instead of we are just gonna have this moment to dialogue about how cool Ayumi's spiritual abilities.
話してくれた夢。行きなさい。これだけ言ってもわからないの。早く行きなさい。
白崎！
And so, Miss Yui fell. And the extra end at chapter 4, which we saw in the episode 18, that's what happens directly after in Miss Yui's perspective.
白崎、行くぞ！来い！
話して。もうどうでもいい。
白崎！いいか、絶対に無駄にしねえぞ、先生の気持ちを。
死沼君、
わかるよな。強くなれって。
Again, Yoshiki being the voice of reason. And here we once more see the reason why Ayumi is not darkening in this particular path. Here's where Yoshiki was previously.
包丁だ。
And there's the incinerator. I have no idea why that is here. What a strange looking incinerator. Almost seems like something you'd see in a crematorium.
なんだ 何か黄色いものを投げ込んでいた。
The yellow ribbon from Corpse Party Rebuilt. Or rather the original. But I played the rebuilt, so... Yeah. You can see a yellow ribbon a few feet in, covered in soot.
あれだ。リボン。取れるかな。
Arms not quite long enough. Though that ribbon has no significance in this game. In the rebuild, it was needed for that ritual that you need to do in order before you enter the incinerator in it. From the darkness within the incinerator, the figure of a girl can faintly be seen. She's squatting with hands around her knees.
おい、お前。
Would it happen to be Sachiko? It's Sachiko. Bam. Upon meeting your gaze, she spins in place and begins crawling deeper into the machine until she vanishes from sight.
なんだ。狭いけどこの牢、張っていけば奥に行けるのか。そういえば奥の方に小さい明かりが見えるぞ。部屋でもあるのか。よし。
待って、これ焼却炉よ。途中で火でもついたら。
Strange that they would think about that now, but before they would not give a crap about some things that are so obviously deadly.
だな。よし。お前はここで待ってろ。俺だけ。よっ。
待って、私も行く。
But despite that, they both go in.
待ってろって言ったろ。
いや、私も行く。
たく、気をつけろよ。そこら中に埃の塊とか引っかかりがある。くそ、狭いな。だいぶ来ちまったが、まだ半分くらいか。低い天井のせいで体を起こせないってのがこんなに不安だとはな。もし今
Claustrophobia.
出口や入り口が塞がれてこの体勢のまま動けなくなったら、余計なことを考えるな。
Yeah, that's not a thing you want to think about in a situation like that. The same thing is if you're... Well, that actually happens a lot. And then you really need to stop thinking about it. For example, if you're in a cave or something and you think like something disgusting is going to drop on you from the ceilings, then you're the whole way in thinking about that. Don't! Because that's not fun at all. Because I know I've been in a few caves myself. Sore as hell.
すごい埃とすす。なるべく吸い込まないようにしなきゃ。
すごい Amazing amount of ash and dust.
Itta!
大丈夫か。
刺しちゃっただけ。針金みたいなの出てた。
そうか。
そうか。
来ないで。
Oh shit.
お願いだから来ないで。
A choice of a lifetime. if you turn back, they will appear outside the incinerator, but they have to go in because there's no other way to go. So, we keep going.
やっぱこの先何かあるな。行くぞ。
来ないで。来るな。だから来ないでって言ったのに。
We may have done something irreversible, but we are gonna have to see the consequences in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.